Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to discuss and talk about what makes The Lighthouse an amazing movie. There are a fair few dislikers of the movie, but I think overall most people that watch the movie come out disturbed and confused in a weirdly good way. The Lighthouse is slow paced and obviously black and white, so I would understand why this generation of film watchers may find the film boring and uncreative. However, after watching the movie twice now, I am on the opposite side of that, and I find The Lighthouse extremely intriguing and shot so creatively. It's shot in an untraditional 1:19:1 aspect ratio that is inserted into the movie. As the audience begins to watch the film, we uncover that there is no escape off the lighthouse. The chosen aspect ratio is meant to box us in and make us feel a sense of claustrophobia and bigness of the lighthouse itself. Roger Eggers directed the film, and there's no coincidence that this movie is shot beautifully. This is the same director who gave us the 2016's The Witch, and overall this is what he does with his horror films. He uses cinematography mixed with his artistry to create feeling and mood. It's successfully shot, and in turn the film gives out the scent that is hard to do. This combined with amazingly acted performances really puts you in the mood of the movie in this 2-hour runtime. With that said, let's give huge credit to the actors in this film. You really only see two people in this film: Thomas Wake, played by Willem Dafoe, who plays the lighthouse keeper, and is the employer of Ephraim Winslow, who is played by Robert Pattinson. The two actors put so much passion into the performance, and it shows. That's what I mean! That's the trouble. In an interview, Willem Dafoe recalls that his co-star Robert Pattinson would hit himself and force himself to puke at times in order to summon the unhinged ferocity his character required in the film. Robert Pattinson has also said that there were extreme weather conditions on the production, which included lots and lots of water and filming on location in Nova Scotia. However, he shared that he appreciated the extreme elements he faced while filming because they helped him immerse himself into the role. I couldn't give enough praise to the actors and directors, but let's move on and talk about the actual story of the film. The movie begins with Thomas Wake and Ephraim Winslow, who are working a 4-week shift at an isolated lighthouse. Veteran Thomas overlooks Ephraim on his duties, who does most of the manual work around the island, while Thomas really just tends on the light and doesn't let Ephraim go up there at all. Everything goes somewhat well, but after the 4-week shift is up, a storm prevents a boat to pick them up. They both begin to argue, and after rations disappear, both of the men are resorted to drinking alcohol, and once that's gone, they drink turpentine. The isolation slowly makes them both go mad, ruining the friendly relationship they had, having both of them despising each other. They begin to lose a sense of time and meaning as they plunge into insanity. Ephraim is also revealed to be named Thomas Winslow, and becomes increasingly obsessed with the mermaid story he heard. Winslow, after a while, thought that Thomas Wake was gaslighting him, causing the tension to escalate between the two of them. Eventually, he goes crazy and ends up killing Wake with an axe, and on the back of that starts to ascend the staircase. He enters the lantern room and then finally gets to see the light that was hidden from him the whole time. Winslow then falls down the steps before dragging himself out to shore to be eaten alive by the pigeons. Now, we don't see why he fell back, but there's many theories out there. One is that he saw a mermaid in the light, or that he was able to see everything, which would be the truth hidden from him. Possibly Winslow couldn't handle the internal knowledge that he heard and was delivered to his death so that the truth could remain hidden. In an interview with Vox, the director revealed that if we saw what Winslow saw, we would possess the same fate. So there's really no definitive answer, and we will most likely never know. Let's talk about the symbolism that the movie has an abundance of. The lighthouse could be symbolism for sexual desire and sex. It's a dong-like structure which the two men worship, and is often showed battered by orgasmic waves. This hints that both of them struggle with abstinence and their sexual/abusive relationship with each other. Another theory for symbolism is that the mermaid is Winslow's sexual fantasy and imagination when he got the scrimshaw he found, which is supported by the fact that the mermaid appears when he is sexually stimulated. The anger-freeing act of killing one of the birds could be understood as a nautical tale coming true. Like Adam that eats the forbidden fruit, Ephraim too kills in a burst of rage. Eggers further plays with the bad omen concept. From the moment Ephraim smashes a poor bird against a rock, madness escalates rapidly, which leads to his death, and he is then eaten by the seagulls at the end of the film. There's also some god symbolism that includes Prometheus and Zeus, but it's too far complicated for me to talk about. The light at the top of the tower could represent everything, all knowledge, and when Thomas looked right at it, he couldn't handle it like we know. This movie is brilliantly made, and there's so many questions that are unanswered. It's nice to just think about what you just witnessed, and not try to really understand what you just saw. Sometimes you just can't, and that's alright. I hope you all liked the video, and comment some theories and symbolism that you can share with me in the comments. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.